Guys, we are up here in the panhandle of Idaho, and I'm gonna venture and say this might be the most beautiful piece of Idaho I've ever seen. I've never been here until today, but it is absolutely gorgeous. These mountains are big and steep. We are up here chasing the mighty black bear. This is a hunt I've been looking forward to for a long time. It's an outfitted hunt, and we're going to be baiting bears, sitting in tree stands, things that we're not normally used to doing, but it's cool because I've always wanted to hunt bears. I just don't have a lot of knowledge of them, and I don't have the time to go out and bait myself, so we scheduled this outfitted hunt, and should be a riot. This is where they kill a lot of big bears, and there's a lot of bears, so it should be a good time. But we're just got into camp and just getting the bow sighted in, and we're gonna get ready to go out tonight in a couple hours and go sit on a bait and see what happens. All right, this is our first night in the stand, just getting out. Took us a while to figure out these harnesses. We're not tree stand hunters, so this is all new stuff to us, but we're walking into our first stand the first night. Got a little bit of rain, but I think we'll still see some bears. That was a good bear. I want to find some little bear, but that was a nice bear. He had a really good coat. It's the first bear we've seen, but it's the first night, and I can't stop shivering. Partially because of the rain, but partially because it was really exciting. I really can't stop shivering. So it's the same bait we sat last night, and we only had one bear come in. It was right before dark, and I couldn't tell if he's a good bear. I knew he's a good bear. Didn't know how great. It was the first night of the hunt, but he actually stopped short of the bait, 40 yards. And he must have smelled us. The wind was swirling last night, and we had rain. It wasn't the greatest weather, but he stopped. And we watched the footage last night, and we showed the guide, Chris, and we all determined it was a really good bear. But I mean, I guess I could have tried to shoot him if I was convinced that was the bear I wanted to kill.
but I thought I'd let him get to the bait at least, and he never made it there, so we're hoping he comes back. Having fun. Went fishing today, and Casey hooked into a nice fish, got it to the shore, and yeah, we're hanging out with some cool people here. It's been fun just kind of hanging around camp and getting to know these other hunters that are out here trying to get their first bear. So. Small bears the second night. Tonight we're going to see the very big bear. He's going to come into the bait and I'm going to shoot him. No, there's a nicer bear in here, a bigger one. But he's a really nice bear. at me when I talk. This man has a really pretty coat.
Well, that concludes our 2015 Idaho bear hunt. I mean, we had a blast. 5 days. We saw bears every day except for the last day. And but that's typical hunting, man. Like the phrase in the hunting world is that's why they call it hunting and not killing, because more times than not you go home empty-handed. I mean, we've been very successful over the years, but we go on a lot of hunts where it just doesn't pan out. The cards just aren't on our side, and that's what keeps us coming back. If it was a guaranteed thing, I don't think it would be nearly as fun. And as much as I wanted to take some bear meat home, I wasn't going to shoot a smaller bear. And I could have shot a couple smaller bears, but we really wanted to kill a big, mature boar. That's kind of what you want to do. We only saw one. It was the first night, and he never gave us a shot. But man, we put our time in, and we had a blast. I can tell you one thing that I'm taking away from this hunt is I learned a lot about bears and baiting bears and the bears' personalities. It's always fun when you can get close to an animal and watch them without them knowing you're there, because then they kind of act more naturally, and you can kind of see the little quirks they have. And so it was fun. We had an absolute blast, and I definitely think we'll be back next year to do it again. But that's how it happens sometimes. Going home empty-handed without any meat, but a lifetime of memories and experience, and that's all you can really ever hope for. So that's how we do it. That's how we do that. Idaho, Montana, Idaho, we don't kit. Eric's wearing sweatpants. Seriously though, I like those sweatpants. Nothing screams, I want to party like a good pair of sweatpants. It's the truth.